At some point, everyone wants to clock out for the last time from that 9 to 5. Retirement is the goal, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, or happen to be one of the lucky or hardworking few who retire early. Where you land at this point in life is completely up to you. You're no longer tied down by any employer's needs. Today, I want to talk to you about why more and more retirees of all ages are choosing Bend, Oregon as a place to live. I'll cover how Bend accommodates retirees' top concerns from taxes and cost of living to lifestyle and amenities and so much more. You won't want to miss a minute. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce myself to anyone new to the channel. I'm Carin Jackson, a realtor in Bend, Oregon, and I get calls all the time from people moving here. I love helping them make the relocation process as smooth and effortless as possible. So if you are thinking about moving to Bend, give me a call. I'd love to help you too. And if this is your first time on my channel, make sure you subscribe to get weekly videos all about Bend. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like. Now that you're retired, a top priority is living within your means and budget, as many retirees face specific allowances due to fixed incomes. So, how does Bend rank when it comes to affordability? As with any region of the country, there are pros and cons to what works in your favor. Let's take a closer look at the tax structure in Oregon and how it may impact your bottom line. I like to get the cons out of the way first. The largest effect may be from Oregon taxing income from retirement accounts like 401k or an IRA at full rates, which range from 4.75% to 9.9%. So if you are collecting off of your retirement accounts, know that the state sees that as taxable income. You could also be taxed on any pension income, but some seniors may be able to claim a credit on that. The credit is available to seniors with a household income of less than $22,500 or $45,000 for joint filers, and Social Security income of less than $7,500 or $15,000 for joint filers. The credit is calculated according to a fairly complicated formula, but is equal to no more than about 9% of your pension income. Of course, connecting with a licensed financial advisor may help you in planning out the best possible avenue for your money. If you're interested in talking to a financial advisor, let me know. I can recommend several amazing people for you to talk to. Although taxing your retirement funds is the major con, there are definite benefits in Oregon when it comes to your bottom line. Property taxes in Oregon are slightly lower than the national average, and there is a program for residents over 62 years of age to defer property taxes, but if needed, until the sale of their home. But this is based on your annual income. The latest stats on this are to qualify, you must have a household income of no more than $46,500 in 2021 and a net worth of below $500,000. You also must have owned and occupied your home for at least 5 years before application. Social Security retirement benefits are not taxed by the state, so that is another plus. As Oregon has no sales tax, yes, for those of you from out of state, we are only one of 5 states in the nation with no sales tax, saving residents huge amounts of money on purchases per year. That is why income is taxed the way it is, and if you're retired, your income is fixed, and therefore you'll probably pay substantially less than your neighbors in taxes per year. Speaking of living situations, as a realtor, I'd be silly not to talk about property and property values with you. We are in the middle of a big housing boom here in Bend. Although we are seeing prices of existing and new construction growing, we're also seeing such a demand that property values are not only climbing, but maintaining their worth. Buying now will see your investment grow to new heights. This isn't happening due to any sort of bubble situation, just basically supply and demand, and with Bend being ranked as one of the best places to live within the United States. The area is planning and developing for future growth. Now that we've talked about taxes, let's discuss another aspect of cost of living, the lifestyle here in Bend. Chances are that if you are considering moving to Bend, you may love spending time outdoors. Healthy living is a popular unifier here, as most people in Bend take advantage of everything that the great outdoors has to offer. There was always something to do here, and much of it is free to enjoy, especially if you have all the gear. Within an hour's drive around Bend are more than 2 million acres of public land to explore, with the Deschutes River running through much of this area. If you enjoy hiking, there are 4 nearby national forests to explore. Bend is known for being a cyclist wonderland, with a seemingly endless amount of trails to ride. Within city limits alone, there are 48 miles of walking and bicycling trails and 71 parks, including Drake Park, which is right by the river. If you're into freshwater or fly fishing, you'll find lots of locations and opportunities to bait your hooks in Bend. Mount Bachelor nearby offers the excitement you'll need throughout the winter months. There are also several great golf courses to enjoy for any of you who are linked to the links. Wanting to try the latest sports craze taking over the country? Pickleball courts are located throughout many Bend neighborhoods and are getting more and more popular each year. Similar to tennis, pickleball is played on a smaller court and paddles are used instead of netted rackets. The recognition of the sport is attributed to its fame within community centers, PE classes, YMCA facilities, and retirement communities. Here in Bend, our Parks and Recreation Department manages the courts, and you can find all the information about the location of courts and complexes, as well as links to the local pickleball club and how to register with them for more competitive experiences. If you are unfamiliar with the climate here, you should know Bend is not nearly as rainy and wet as people expect. Being protected by the Cascades, Bend typically charts on average 11 inches of rain and 32 inches of snow per year. Summer temps are mild from the 60s to 80s with cool nights, although right now we're experiencing a crazy heat wave where we had about 3 or 4 days of 110-degree weather. Ugh. And in winter, temperatures are typically above freezing, but dipping from the 20s to the 40s. The sun shines here about half the year, and like most people in Oregon, the rain doesn't dampen anyone's spirits. So if you enjoy variety in the environment, beautiful changes in seasons, and mild summers, Bend might just be the best spot in Oregon for you. Even if you're not the most outdoorsy of people, Bend has a lot of fun and entertainment for all its residents. As a retiree, you can enjoy more of the area amenities on your own timetable, like grabbing a craft beer and enjoying live music on any old Wednesday. Bend is fairly similar to Portland with an array of microbreweries, coffee shops, and some great foodie havens. For those of you who find joy in the arts, Bend has plenty in store for you. From wine tastings and festivals such as the acclaimed Bend Film Festival to the Central Oregon Symphony, which is made up of volunteers, there's something for all tastes. I should also mention the First Friday art walks each month and free summer concerts at the Les Schwab Amphitheater, which are always popular. Sections of downtown are sometimes shut off entirely to traffic to make room for vendors selling arts and crafts or food, while band stages are set up at intervals to entertain with music, guaranteeing that there really is something for everyone during these iconic festivals such as Oktoberfest and Winterfest. As with most growing locales, you'll find an array of shopping, high-end restaurants, art galleries, boutiques, and day spas to fill your time the way you want. Say goodbye to the daily grind has never been more entertaining. Many neighborhoods within Bend are extremely accessible to these events and conveniences, with some being very walkable, leaving those who choose not to drive themselves anymore with a lot more options than they used to have. Contact me today to let me help you find the right neighborhood to keep you close to those amenities. For any of you who don't drive, Cascade East Transit offers fixed-route Bend bus service throughout the city. They are often expanding the routes so you can get anywhere you need to go within Bend. CET currently offers riders 9 fixed routes in the city of Bend, with connections at Hawthorne Station to make bus commuting as easy as possible. The Bend bus service includes fixed routes that go as far south as Elk Meadow Elementary on Brookswood, as far north as Cascade Village Shopping Center, as far west as Central Oregon Community College and OSU Cascades, and as far east as St. Charles Medical Center and the Forum Shopping Center. Another few things to consider as you retire are your support systems and access to care. If you are looking for a senior community, there are quite a few to choose from here in Bend. But if you just happen to be a senior and looking for a new social circle, you might want to start with the Bend Senior Center run by the Parks and Recreation Department. Although the last year has been hard on the social scene, with more and more people returning to normal life, we should see some of the amenities of this location return to normal soon. The Senior Center offers a large variety of enrichment classes like arts and crafts, gardening, and photography. It also offers social activities like gaming, free Tuesday afternoon movies, and even organized dances. Creating a sense of community for yourself is important, and Ben provides a variety of opportunities for this. Access to care is also wildly important, regardless of age. Bend is known for its top notch medical care and facilities. Bend is the go to medical center for all of Central Oregon. Cascade Healthcare Community manages the St. Charles Medical Center in Bend and is the area's largest employer with over 2,250 employees. The medical centers in the area offer a wide variety of services, including cardiology, critical care, emergency medicine, neurosurgery, and oncology. With Air Life helicopters providing emergency transportation, rest assured that first class medical care is close by. It is comforting to know that capable and professional hands are always nearby in case of an emergency. Now that I've had a chance to tell you about why I think Bend is a great place to retire, what do you think? Do you have any questions about relocating to Bend and which neighborhoods will keep you either in the middle of all the fun or perhaps a little further from all of the excitement? I am here to help. You can comment below or reach out to me directly. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all of the newest information on Bend and how to make Bend your home. I'll see you on the next one.